It's time to finalise its list of candidates for the parliament ahead of the IEC's Friday cut-off date. Now, the party says that it has not ruled out members who've been implicated in state capture as well as other forms of corruption. So to discuss this even further, we are joined now by political analyst Tessa Dooms. And Tessa, thank you so much for your time. A very good evening to you. I want to start off this conversation just looking at the campaign trail that the IEC has done themselves in ensuring the youth understanding and participation of democratic processes is, of course, taken care of. They did this by starting out in the Limpopo province. How important is it for the IEC to convince young people in this country to register but to also vote?
Well, the time for registration is over. So as we know, the electoral proclamation and the timetable has now shown that we cannot register any more people to vote. But we do know that between 13 and 14 million people who will be eligible, registered to vote this year, will be below the age of 35. And that is a large target market, not only in terms of the process, and I'll talk a little bit about the process in terms of voter education, but more in terms of the civic education part. Many young people that we speak to at the Rivonia Circle are talking about feeling like their vote doesn't matter, feeling like that voting doesn't change things, having watched their parents and their grandparents vote over the years, have not seen the dividends of democracy and are questioning whether or not their vote will matter. Others are struggling to find who to vote for and are looking at, the quality of the options. I mean, we know that we have many options. We have many registered political parties, many that will be on the ballot. But the question is, do young people have trust in the system, trust in political parties, trust that their vote will be taken seriously in between the elections after they vote? And I think that's where the youth thrust needs to be, on civic education, why the vote matters and how to make their vote count as much as possible.